The 10 types of rich people. Not all rich people got rich the same way, and most people can't tell the difference. The guy in the beat-up Toyota might be worth more than the guy in the Lamborghini. The family that's never posted a single vacation photo might control half your city's real estate. There are 10 distinct ways people end up wealthy, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to spot every single one of them, starting with the type of rich that doesn't even need to work for it. Old money. Old money is wealth that's been handed down across generations. Nobody alive in the family actually built it from zero. Think of names like the Rockefellers or the Vanderbilts, dynasties where the fortune predates everyone currently spending it. The defining trait isn't the size of the bank account, it's the silence around it. Old money families almost never flaunt their wealth. They put it into things that hold value across decades: real estate, fine art, elite schooling, and businesses meant to outlive them. The scoreboard isn't spending, it's preservation. The unspoken family rule is simple: leave the next generation with more than you started with. New money. New money is the opposite story: wealth created in a single lifetime, with no inheritance behind it. Founders like Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates fit here, along with athletes, artists, and entrepreneurs who started with nothing and turned one idea into a fortune. Because the wealth is new, it tends to show. Big houses, flashy cars, private travel, all visible. That's not necessarily ego. It's often just what happens when someone experiences real money for the first time in their life. And new money isn't a small slice of the wealthy anymore. An estimated 68% of today's ultra-rich built their fortune themselves rather than inheriting it. The tech rich. A subset of new money. The tech rich are the founders and engineers who reshaped entire industries in the last 30 years. What sets them apart is velocity. A company can go from a garage to billions in valuation faster than almost any wealth-building path in history. Google, Amazon, and Facebook minted some of the largest fortunes ever recorded, and they did it in a fraction of the time it took the oil and railroad tycoons of the past. Despite the size of their fortunes, many tech billionaires live unusually plainly: modest clothes, ordinary cars, while quietly controlling enormous assets behind the scenes. The real estate rich. Property is one of the oldest, most dependable wealth engines there is. The people who build fortunes here usually buy, develop, and hold, and what sets them apart is patience measured in decades, not years. They understand a simple truth: land can't be manufactured or copied. Many start small, one rental property, then reinvesting that income into a second, then a third. Over enough time, that compounds into something massive. It's no accident real estate consistently ranks among the top wealth-building sectors globally, right alongside banking and business services. The celebrity rich. Fame-driven wealth behaves differently than most. It tends to arrive in sudden, massive spikes rather than steady accumulation. A hit record, a blockbuster, or a viral moment can generate millions almost overnight. But the gap between celebrities who stay rich and those who eventually go broke comes down to what happens after the spike. The smart ones. Rihanna and Jay-Z are textbook examples. Use fame as a launchpad into real businesses. Rihanna's Fenty Beauty alone is now worth more than her music catalog. For celebrities who actually build lasting wealth, fame was never the finish line. It was just the seed money. The athlete rich. Pro athletes build wealth through contracts, endorsements, and, for the sharper ones, outside investments. What makes this category unique is the clock. A career might only have 10 to 15 peak earning years, which forces a different relationship with money than almost anyone else has. LeBron James is the model example. Long before retirement, he was already building a portfolio in media, food, and entertainment through SpringHill, a portfolio that now out-earns his playing contracts. The athletes who end up wealthy long-term are the ones who treat their playing years as a paycheck, not the whole plan. The investor rich. This group didn't build a product or a company. They built wealth by deploying capital into markets, stocks, bonds, hedge funds, private equity. Warren Buffett is the defining example. He never invented anything, but became one of the richest people alive simply by identifying strong businesses and holding them for decades. The strange part of investor wealth is how invisible it is early on. It compounds quietly, off camera, for years, until one day the numbers are too large to hide anymore. The crypto rich. Crypto created a brand new path to wealth almost overnight. Early buyers of Bitcoin or Ethereum, some who put in just a few $100s, watched those positions multiply thousands of times over. Many had zero financial background. They just spotted something unfamiliar and were willing to take a risk most people wouldn't. What separates crypto wealth from everything else on this list is speed and volatility. Fortunes that took real estate or stock investors decades to build happened in crypto in a matter of months, and in plenty of cases, disappeared just as fast. The Inheritor. The Inheritor isn't quite old money. They didn't grow up inside a dynasty. Instead, a single transfer of wealth, often from a parent or grandparent, completely reshaped their life in one moment. Some treat that inheritance the way old money families do, with discipline, growing it further. Others spend it fast, with no real preparation for managing a sudden windfall. The data backs this up. A large share of people who inherit significant money lose most of it within just a few years. Managing wealth is a separate skill from receiving it, and it doesn't come bundled with the inheritance. The quiet rich. This might be the most underestimated category of all: ordinary-looking people. Teachers, mechanics, small business owners who spent decades quietly saving and investing until they ended up with serious wealth nobody around them ever suspected. They drive older cars, live in modest houses, and still watch their spending. But their portfolios tell a completely different story. One study of over 225 millionaires found the single most common profile wasn't a founder or an heir. It was what researchers labeled the saver investor. Someone with no dramatic wealth event at all, just decades of consistent saving and investing. They're the least visible type of wealthy person on this list, and statistically, one of the most common.